Dude, I might have jumped the gun a little. It's so warm in here. Oh my god. I'm gonna open a window. I have that power. Wait. Ooh, window. Ow. Fuck. Ow. Ow. God damn it. Why did I do this to myself? Ow. Ugh. Hi, gamers. Wait. Hey. I'm here. I'm here and I'm queer. It's not news to anyone. I'm gonna fucking take this shit off because we're not dealing with that. What did I do? Oh, okay, we're good. We're fine. Everything was threatening to implode for a moment. Yuri, go, brr, let's go. You're so correct. You are so correct. I'm so ready for Yuri. I hope y'all are ready for Yuri. Ooh. Dude, I don't know if y'all have this, but I'm in the Netherlands, right? And we have these things. We call them lemonade. They're not lemonade. They are these syrups, right? They're these like syrup bottles that you like pour into water and then you mix them, or rather you pour them into a glass, like an eighth of a glass, and then you mix in water and then you have a drink. I've got one that's like a peach iced tea syrup and it bangs. It's like legitimately very good. It's impressive. I've been really enjoying it. Shit fucks hard. Oh. What brand is that? Slimpy. For those in the Western Europe area where we have this kind of shit. It's a sugar-free brand. And I was looking at it because it looked interesting. They have some interesting... I'm gonna need this list once it's finished. I've read too much Yuri and I can't find new ones. Ooh. I got you. Can't get that from Picnic if I recall correctly, so that's sick. Can get that from Picnic. Really? Ooh. I've been looking into grocery delivery. It's like... I don't know. It's like slightly more expensive than normal groceries depending on where you shop. But I'm also just... I'm in an area where I'm surrounded by expensive shops, so it's like... Slimpy rules. I'm glad we have so many fucking Slimpy appreciators. What the hell? I didn't realize I had like such a Dutch audience. That's funny. I thought it was all Americans over here. Yeah, I got you, Scrungler. I recognize you. Don't worry. I got you. I know my viewers. There's not that many anyway. 5,000 people? Easy. Easy. Damn, Central Europe gotta catch up, I guess. I don't think we have Slimpy here. Do you have the, like, mixed syrup, though? Is that something you have? Because that's crazy if you do. I thought that was, like, a very, very European, like, Western European thing. We do have? Hell yes, dude. That's fucks. That fucks hard. Big time. You know what the drawback is of doing this tier list and putting all these works in here? There are like... I'm still actively consuming Yuri and finding new Yuri to consume. So it's been like... I've been finding like new titles and I'm like... Oh, do I want to go through the work of putting them on the tier list? What if that fucking resets the tier list? Oh, I don't want to do that. But there's new titles, and I've had opinions about them. Nah, whatever. Whatever, right? Speaking of new Yuri, I recently... come on. Recently read this book. Just one night. Damn, I'm flipped, huh? I wonder if I can make this not mirrored. Hold on. Would that feel really weird for me? Hold on, let me check. Transform, flip horizontal. Ooh. Oh gosh. How do I feel about this? I mean, my whole setup needs to change because the chat is not good with this if I'm gonna do this, but I don't know if I will. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Thank you. Thank you, Starsies. Ooh, woo. There we go. It's called Just One Night, even though it's in the mirror dimension right now, by Chelsea M. Cameron. My opinion on it, it's aight. It's aight. It is one of those books that has like, it's set in like a town. I don't know if it's a fictional town or not, but it's set in a town. And then you continue to follow like other people that you've met in the first book into like their relationships. And I do like that. It's the same principle as Delilah Green Doesn't Care. If you like smutty books, big recommend on this one. Because you've got Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and then its sequel, Astrid Parker Doesn't Date, and then its other Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail, and then its other sequel, Iris Kelly Doesn't Date, which is all women from the same like friend group, which is fun. I like that. I love a side cast that you can get really invested in, you know? Love that shit. That's always good. Oh boy. Who's ready for Yuri, huh? Who's ready for Yuri? Give me some hype. I don't know why I'm turning into this. Give me some hype for Yuri. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go, Yuri. Let's fucking go. All right. Let me make sure. Yes, we're good on that. Okay. I've not put any effort into my appearance today, so don't look at me too long. Don't look at me too long. I just did some eyeliner and then called it a day. Don't worry, that's the door demons. They're just coming into my home. Don't worry about it. Staring. No! No! Okay. All right. Let's fucking go. Okay. I'm so ready. It's so warm, but I'm so ready. Okay. So. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. I am not ready. Wait. I lied. I lied to you all. Hold on. I lied to everyone. I need to pull up my titles. Library. Oh yeah, I can do this. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. All right. Starting then with let's get this going. So, a little work called Let's Hang Out When the Black Plague is Over, a slow life of modern civilization in the world of middle-age Europe. Hell of a title. I know. It's an interesting little work about a Japanese girl who like found a portal in her room and time travels back to middle-aged Europe, in Germany specifically, and then just like settles down there because she can still get stuff from the future but is like unable to return. And it's just this Japanese girl and this German girl who become friends and talk about medieval stuff and modern stuff and compare the two. And it's an educational one. It's an interesting little like educational one about medieval Europe. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, big props for that. Yuri wise, it's really not that like whoa, it's a romance. You know, it's not a romance. It's a silly little thing. So far. It is fun though. It's very fun. I wouldn't really know. I wouldn't really call it good Yuri is the thing, because there's barely any Yuri in there, right? It's not really a Yuri thing. So I'm gonna put it on like the equivalent of here. Just okay. Mostly because if you're looking for Yuri, and I know what y'all are fiending for, I know what y'all are looking for when you talk about Yuri, it's not really that, right? It's mostly just look at all these fun medieval facts. And also the two girls get along real well. So that's that. Hello, Aria, welcome. Next one. I want to make Black Knight fall in love with me. This one I like. This one I like a lot. Is the music okay, by the way, volume-wise? MP. I'm gonna need this if I recall correctly, so that's sick. Hold on, let me get that from Picnic. Really? Ooh. I've been looking into Garage Me. Let me listen. Volume-wise? MP. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, cool. Just making sure. I want to make Black Knight fall in love with me. It is about a girl, it's kind of a medieval setting as well, a fantasy setting, whose sister is very, very sick. And in order to secure enough money to support like doctors and stuff, she gets betrothed to the Black Knight, which is like one of the most like fearsome, scary people in the whole kingdom area, wherever the fuck they are. And then she learns the Black Knight's secret. The Black Knight, who's normally fully armored and incredibly powerful, is actually a very tall, white-haired woman with a grumpy disposition. And she gets a little more invested. It's a very interesting work. I really like it. It's definitely good, Yuri. Is it peak? It might be peak. It's not high peak, but it's definitely very good. I really do enjoy I enjoy it quite a bit. I think it is on par with I'm in love with the villain. Ooh, I'm in love with the villainess in terms of just like how much it makes me happy. It has very peak potential. I'm waiting for more chapters as well. I think it's been promising enough to put it in peak. It's good. It's a big recommendation. Stardust Telepath. This one is a finished one, I think. It's been running for a while. If when you're looking for Yuri, you're looking for really fluffy stuff, has nothing to do with romance, nothing to do with kissing, you're just looking for a cute real relationship, where they're barely even really dating. It's just like a hi little gnome. It's just kind of like a cute little fluffy thing. It's about an alien girl who comes down to Earth and has the powers of telepathy and becomes friends with, I think, a really shy girl. I don't recall incredibly well. Didn't really have, opposite of your taste, mine kind of too, Florida woman, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's okay. Not a shit ton happens in it. And because of that, it's kind of whatever. I'd put it like, it's a quality work is the thing, right? It's a good manga and it's well done. It's just, it's very normal and basic. And I think that is something you want to be prepared for. I want a raunchy, questionable relationship because they both have issues. Yes, me too. Gushing over magical girls. All right. Okay, listen. I know this is going to be a controversial opinion to some, but gushing over magical girls is, to me, fucking peak. Has not been placed with yet. Interesting thing, I have never read Nana. That is one that I have not read. It's one of those big titles that I just haven't gotten to. Yeah, I know, Saturday. I know. I will. One day I will, I'm sure. I will. But gushing over magical girls, right? It's horny. It's a real horny fucking manga. If you are a bit sensitive when it comes to like sexuality stuff, this is not for you. It is a BDSM focused work. The manga is or the anime is on High Dive, and I'm watching it right now, and it's living up to the manga. It's highly sexual. The big like controversial, let us know when you do. Yeah. The fact that it's middle schoolers is the problem. Yes. What's a ginger fluffy creature on my shelf? Cow. Little cow. This is Angus. That's my friend. Yeah. So it's got the anime problem of it's all middle schoolers. Ha ha ha. Because it's a magical girl anime. But here's the thing. I'm not gonna defend that shit. Obviously not. It is just the thing where I've gotten so desensitized to it because I've read so much Yuri that the fact that it's BDSM Yuri, which is already kind of rare, and it's done in such a silly, fun, like playful way where they're not taking themselves that seriously, makes it a really enjoyable show to me, and a really enjoyable manga for that. It does kind of ramble on sometimes, especially when it gets a little later in the story and they have to figure out a way to keep the plot device going, but I don't think they do it in a way that's really jarring. I'm not a huge fan of the Alice character, which is like the fucking lolly character. I hate when they put lollies in anything. I'm not a lolly fan, not a lolly proponent. You will never catch me liking lolly stuff. Have you read Cats and Sugar Bowl anthology? I'm not certain that I have. But if you can get past those things, and I know that's quite a lot of roadblocks to get past, it is peak. It is just really fun. It's well written, and it is written by someone who clearly is playful with sexuality in their works, and that makes me happy. So I would say it's peak. I would say it's absolute peak. Justice X Heresy. It's a webtoon that we're talking about. And it sure is a webtoon. It sure is one. You can ignore the spikes, the bed is very soft and nice. Yes, pretty much. Listen, okay? It's just the thing for me. Justice X Heresy is a very simple, basic little webtoon. It's just about, there's this wasteland, there's a lot of monsters and demons and whatever in it, and there's this evil, like, little girl in there, and then there's a paladin who is sent to vanquish it. And then the evil, super powerful demon girl is just like, oh, you're cute. Let's be friends. And the other one is just like, I'm going to fucking destroy you, foul fiend. And she's just like, damn, you're so annoying. I just want to be friends with you. Can we just be friends? And then every single time she tries to vanquish and then fails. And then demon girl just tries to continuously flirt. And it's pretty great. It's pretty great. But it's also very normal and very basic. And I don't think it's like anything revolutionary. It's just one of those things of like, if you're bored and you want a webtoon to read, then that's a cute little gay one that's going on right now. And it recently got originals. The death-defying princess creates a Yuri harem to survive. Let me see if there's not a longer title for that. Nope, that's the full title. The death-defying princess creates a Yuri harem to survive. This one is interesting. It's very interesting. It's an erotica. I'm pretty sure it is, at least. And it's about a awful woman who gets caught in a time loop after she's killed. Where she's basically like a complete hedonist. She fully does everything for her own pleasure and her own enjoyment, and like humiliates men for fun. and like it's just a complete sexual between an erotica and a manga. Well, no, both of them are manga. It's just one of them has sex in it. It's just, are you gonna see nudity? You know, are you gonna see sex? That's the only difference. It's more of a category of manga than it's like an actual. Yeah. Manga's the that's it. Starsies. Erotica's a genre. Manga's the medium. So she's just awful person. She dies. She's killed, executed, and then wakes up in a time loop. And realizes the only way she can defy her death is by seducing the woman who, you know, causes it. And then she discovers there's way more women that want her dead than she thought. And it is pretty good because of that. I would say, oh boy, it's easily degenerate positive. I might even put it in guilty pleasure, or even in good Yuri. Honestly, it's kind of good Yuri. I'd say it's good Yuri, actually. And I think it surpasses all of that. And that, and that, and that. Yep, that too. Yep, it surpasses that. It surpasses that. It surpasses that. It's like solidly here. It's like the middle of my good Yuri tier right now. It's good. It's some good deranged things. Yeah. My little Cyrillic friends, I love you and I love that you have found each other in this chat. Please keep it English, okay? Please keep the text English. Otherwise no one else can engage with it. And I'm trying to, you know, should be about the stream. And I can't monitor you when you're putting in Cyrillic, because I don't read Cyrillic. So I can't make sure that you're not like posting heinous, deranged things. So please keep it to English. It's okay. I know you're just having fun. That's why I'm correcting you very gently. But just so you know. Love you though. I'm the only one for Miyagi Miyuki. This one is about a girl who moves back to her childhood like hometown, and then discovers that as a child she has promised to marry several girls in her past, and all of them are now fighting over her. She doesn't remember fucking anything, but they sure fucking do. It's the classic childhood friend that you promised to marry trope times like 5, which is really fun. It creates her really fun. I think all of the characters are really interesting. She's suffering from success for real, because all of the girls are good, and she, you know, it's a whole harem thing. Is it peak? I don't think it's quite peak. I don't think it's reached peak yet. It could be peak, but it isn't quite yet. I would say it's a solid good Yuri so far. I'll put it there. Sure. I'm the only one for Miyagi Miyuki? Yeah, I guess. Japanese names, you know. Sugar meets girl. Very simple concept. There's a delinquent girl who's really like known for being like a powerful, crazy delinquent. And then there is a precious little princess girl who is known for being a precious little princess girl. Except the precious little princess really likes savory foods and meat and like heavy foods, which is like a delinquent thing. And then the delinquent really likes sugary, sweet little treats, which is like a little princess thing. The only reason Sugar Meets Girls is GL because of the magazine the one shot was published in. No shot. It was originally het. Really? That's so funny. How funny. That's really funny. And that is an interesting point, because honestly, Honestly, I feel like it might have worked better when it was het. It might have worked better as a straight thing. Yeah, send me the page from the extras. That's so interesting. I think it might have been a straight thing originally because it's like, it makes less sense for them to be so taken with the way that they are viewed if it's not like a conforming to heteronormativity thing. But it is, if it's a conforming to heteronormativity thing, it makes a lot more sense that they're like that. Now, the problem of Sugar Meets Girl otherwise is just kind of like, the concept is like, oh no, my reputation, and it's like, okay, who cares? A little bit. As you can tell, Sugar Meets Girl's just fine. I would put it at like yeah, this like, it's like in this region. It's fine. Send you the page from the extras. Have you sent me the page? Have you done it? No. Yes, there you go. Oh. Yeah, it was originally a boy-girl romance. Yeah. Yeah, bad boy became a bad girl. This makes a lot of sense. That's so fun. Thank you for sending me that. That's so interesting. I did not know that. Yeah. It shows that it was originally that concept, and I would have liked it more as a concept, except I probably wouldn't have ever gotten around to reading it. Hey, that's how it is. The demon maid only wants to be bullied by the villainess. Keep an eye on this one. It's not far along enough at all to really like have a strong judgment about it, but it seems both parties in this one are a bit weird. It's weird, evil girl, ex person they fall in love with. You know, that's kind of what it's like. Just read it. It's like 3 chapters or something right now. Read it, see if you like it. It's proven, it's promising to be good, just on art direction, style and stuff, but it's fine so far. After kissing many girls, I became a Yuri kisser. Now, not only is the concept of something known as a Yuri kisser really funny to me. Yeah, I'm not a lesbian, I'm a Yuri kisser. It is also degenerate positive, like, so hard. It's so funny. It's about an angel who comes down, who falls from heaven or whatever, and then a girl comes across it in the forest, and it's just like, there's a floating amulet that's just like, you have to kiss her to like make her better, and then she kisses her, and then the angel's just like, hell yeah, you did it. But then turns out to be just an angel who's obsessed with kissing, and then gives the main character, who is reportedly not into Yuri at all, the power to heal like a devil's curse on someone with a kiss by kissing them, and then, you know, constantly gets led around finding people that are cursed to then get to kiss them, which not only gets the curse out of them, but also makes them absolutely fall in love with her every time, which is not an intended effect. It's just what happens because she's just that good and charming of a person, and she just does things that make them all fall in love with her. Is Yuri kisser some term, or are they just reinventing lesbian? It's not a term, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they just want to like somehow communicate that she's not like, oh, I became a lesbian, because it's not like she falls in love with women. It's just, I became a girl who kisses other girls. I think that's why they specify. I also think it's just a symptom of weird manga for it to be phrased in such an odd way. You know what I mean? I think that is the main thing. Not gay, but only kisses women checks out. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. My Yuri started with slavery. Now hold on. Before you cover your eyes and run away, what? Before you turn away from this one for the title, it's not a slavery thing, it's a BDSM thing. All right, it's the BDSM type. Don't worry. I really like this one. I really like it. If I recall correctly, and I will double check because I care a lot about getting this right. It's selling us another spike bed. Shut up. That's so funny. Here. Let me read the synopsis to you. Chiyoko Hanamura, a self-proclaimed gyaru who failed her high school debut, was skipping class as usual on the rooftop when her junior, Sakine, approached her. It seemed like Sakine had a favor to ask as she handed Chiyoko a love letter. "Could you turn down this confession for me?" she asked. However, the sender was unknown. For the sake of her adorable junior and to maintain her gyaru dignity, Chiyoko resolved to take on the task and went on to refuse the confession. What they don't tell you is that the confession was by another girl, and that girl is not happy about it, and then they get caught in a compromising position, which I don't remember exactly how, but it ends up with this failed gyaru being like indebted, indentured servitude style, to this like intense bitch who's basically like, you have to make it up to me that you ruined my confession and that you have made it so that she would never see me seriously, because they get caught in a compromising position and everyone is just like, oh my god, they're like gay together. And then she's just like, now I never have a chance, so you have to make it up to me. You have to get me together with her. It's a whole thing. It's a deranged little work. I think it's peak. I think it's absolutely great. Put it in there. Put it in peak. Spike bed saleswoman, I don't give a shit what you think of me. Asumi-chan is interested in lesbian brothels. Mwah. Mwah. This shit is peak. This is, I want you to not go into this with any delusions or any like misgivings on what this is about. This is exclusively about women having sex. This is exclusively about a girl who seeks out women of the night to have sex with them. All right, now that we're on the same page on what this is about, Asumi-chan is interested in lesbian brothels is a completely like, is a really interesting journey of this girl. Like, yes, there's a lot of sex, but also I really like the dynamics that they portray. Not really like the because every like episode, little arc is with a different girl, and then they portray something different about lesbian sex, right? That's the whole like gimmick of the manga. But she creates these interesting dynamics with certain characters that feel really realistic while still being so sexually driven. Like, she has she like, there's like friends with benefits situations, there's just conversations and boundaries and stuff that are discussed. The one girl who she was made for, that's actually exactly who I'm thinking of. I just really like the way that they approach relationships surrounding this, because they're not like, well, like a lot of manga are, of, well, they had sex, so now they're together. It's very much a thing of like, no, women have sex, guys. And they don't have to be in a relationship to do so. It kind of seems like it's the message of the show. It also gets silly. It also gets goofy. Her best who she talks about the brothels with? Exactly, yeah. It's like, it's silly, it's goofy, it's good, it's fun. If you want to just read porn, but also have a good time following the story doing so, give Asumi-chan is interested in lesbian brothels a go. I recommend it. She seems to fail her way to the top. She is a peak fail girl. Lesbiampires. Webtoon. Cute little serial, like, comic. about vampires. They're gay. It's not anything revolutionary, but there is a lot of it, and the art style's fun. The couples are fun. I'd say, put it like, it's definitely better than this. Definitely better than this. It's like there. It's a good show. It's not nothing crazy, but it's fun. Witches and cigarettes. Keep an eye on this one. The main love interest seems like a fucking deranged person. It's about a witch who discovers that she can like do all her magic and her potions by making them cigarettes instead, and she becomes like a complete deadbeat. It's great. Keep an eye on it. It seems fun. It's really early on, but it seems really fun. The main duties of the vice president is firmly okay. It's like a little comic about this president and vice president of the student council in a school, and they just, one of them is really into the other and the other is a little resistant to it. They're just gay, and it's fine. It's a fine manga. Canary's dream of shining stars. Period piece. Period piece where a lesbian relationship is not taken seriously as an actual relationship, just like it would be back in the day. About a prostitute and a noble lady, like a lady of a very good standing family. And they fall in love. And one of them really likes fashion, and the prostitute is a model for the other one that really likes fashion. And they just kind of fall in love with each other. And the prostitute keeps hitting on the non-prostitute because she's like, that's how she defines being useful to people, is being sexually attractive, and this other girl doesn't want her in that way, and that makes her more appealing. It's interesting. It's a really good one. I like it. It's good Yuri. And I would put it like there? Sure. Canary's dream of shining stars. It's a girl who wants to be free, and also who wants to be with this prostitute girl. It's interesting. Okay. Let me look this one up. Because this is an interesting one. This title, at least. Come on, give me the real one. Give me the real one. Hello? Can you please load for me, MangaDex? MangaDex is being mean to me. There it is. Let's see. Do I remember this one? I do recall this one. It's very Slavic dad tea sip sigh. That's funny. That's fucking funny, bro. Okay, yes, it's this one. This one is called Roll Over and Die. I will fight for an ordinary life with my love and cursed sword. So this show, this manga, is about a girl who's in an adventuring party, and then full of heroes with a bunch of like achievements that like they've all done crazy shit, except for her, because all of her stats are 0, because of a weird condition that she's had. Even though she was prophesized to also beat the Demon King, she seems to be completely useless. The Demon King has not been beaten. It's just the thing of like she's a warrior of prophecy, just like a bunch of others, and all the others have done like a bunch of achievements and a bunch of cool shit, except for her because all her stats are 0 and she seems to be useless. So she's sold into slavery by one of her party members. Not great. She then comes upon a cursed sword that is supposed to make the wielder like really weak, but it makes her really strong for some reason. And then she discovers that the reason her stats are 0 is because she has the skill called reversal, where things that buff her actually debuff her, and things that debuff her actually buff her. So she just starts getting a bunch of cursed shit together because they make her incredibly overpowered. Cool art style, very cool concept. I like it. I wouldn't like say it's anything revolutionary again. I wouldn't really say it's peak per se. But I love a good power scale. I'd put it in there is also gay shit in this, by the way. I will say it does have gay shit. It's just not like the most central part of it. The central part of it is the power creep. So if you're into stuff with power creep, then this is great. I'll put it in good. I'll put it in good, Yuri. Let's put it right there. Good Yuri. It's a good manga. The Many Sides of Voice Actor Radio. I like this one. This is a good, like, middle of the road, good Yuri. Some of you might know the anime. I've watched maybe an episode of the anime. I really didn't like the pacing of the anime. Maybe it gets better throughout later episodes, but the way that they've done the anime just kind of feels like they're just doing a really faithful adaptation of the manga, which isn't always the good choice when you're making an anime, because sometimes the manga relies on you going through it at your own pace and reading at your own pace. And when you have to sit through seconds of silence, as is normal in conversation, and just watch people do really mundane things, things get boring fast. But this is not about the anime. This is about the manga. The manga is fun. It's about two voice actors who are high school students who don't really like each other, don't get along at all, and then a producer discovers that they're in the same class and goes, well, we gotta fucking do something about that. So they get put on a radio show where the whole concept is that they are classmates. And they have to just kind of cope and seethe. It's a cute little enemies to lovers thing. They don't really, from what I remember, get super into the romance aspect of it. They kind of just like are one of those like manga where they get really, really close as like friends, as a duo, but they don't like explicitly kiss or anything like that. They don't really make it an explicit relationship, so it's fine. I would still call it good Yuri. Despite that fact, it's just temper your expectations when going into this, because it's not, you know, it's not as explicit as you might want. Put it right there. Many Sides of Voice Actor Radio. Ryu and Tora is a weird one. It's weird. I only think there was like a couple chapters of it that I could read, not a lot of it. It's about high school girls who suddenly awaken to their past lives as military generals and then start fighting together with their like council of people that were also reincarnated into their classmates. I feel like they missed the mark a little with this one, because the concept of it is fantastic. I love this weird ass concept. I love when they get really, really weird with it. I think it's absolutely worth it. If it was better executed, I don't think it's as fun because they ignore the fact that they are all high school girls pretty much one chapter in. Like, once they've established that they're reincarnated military generals, they just act like military generals from that point on, and there's no, like, high school girl element left. Which I think detracts from the quality of the story quite a bit. It's disappointing. Is it trash because of it? No. But they could have done a lot more with it if they did something, like, if they acted a bit more silly in high school about it. And, you know, there haven't been that many episodes yet, but, like, the chapters quickly started being not fun for me. So, it's my review. Jinroki Vinvolga Rebellion immediately goes into degenerate negative. If you like watching sexual assault a lot, then this is the manga for you. If you're a normal person, it's just an uncomfortable read. Did I read the whole thing? Yes, because I thought maybe it'll get better. It didn't. It didn't. Yeah, no, this spike bed is uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable to read the whole way through. It is the one of the worst, like, porn-brained works I have read in a long time. So bad. Not good. Don't recommend it. Really don't recommend it. You will never meet a work more written by a straight man. Moving on. Common Sense Monster. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Common Sense Monster is Is it peak? No. Specifically because there is one that does it better. This concept. But it's very good. Despite that. And I put it at pretty fucking high. Common Sense Monster is about a girl who just, like, most of, like, the thing she wants most in the world is to be normal. Because she's not normal. She's she's a bit of a freak. She can't do social stuff well. All my autistic people in the audience, you recognize this. But she just doesn't fit in. She doesn't feel like she can, like, mesh into society, but really, 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 really wants to. And then she meets a girl who's actually a monster wearing a girl's skin suit, who eats her teacher after he tries to sexually assault her. Normality and Monsters is an alternative title to this one. The better one is A Monster Wants to Eat Me, but we'll get to that one. It's in this list, should be. Pretty sure it is, at least. I don't see it coming up really soon, but it is one of my favorites. Autistic audience, like all of us. It's so close to being peak, mind you. And at the end of this tier list, I might go, actually, this should be in peak. But I just think it's a really, 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 really fucking good Yuri. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. Dragon's Mercenary. Webtoon. It's good. It's good if it's going in the direction that I think it's going. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna put it in good Yuri. It's about a mercenary that was hired to protect a dragon girl, and they travel, and that's the whole thing. And it's a very slow thing. It's definitely, like, building slowly, but I like the build so far, so I recommend it. Howling Song for Husky Girl. This is not about a dog girl. My apologies, the Scrungler. Sorry, I know that's your username. It's just really funny to see it read like that. Also, oh my fucking god, it's so hot in here. Give me 1 second while I do this. Open it further. Ooh. All right, better. Okay. Hi, friends. Howling Song for a Husky Girl is not about a dog girl, even though it definitely sounds like it. It's about a girl who really wants to be able to sing, like really wants to sing, really likes singing, but has a really deep voice, which as a girl with a deep voice myself, I resonate with. Excuse you. I resonate with a lot. But then there's another girl, right, who is like a producer, who finds out that the girl posts like song covers to YouTube, like Jesus Virgin shit, yeah. Finds out that this girl posts covers to YouTube, and is like, I need to make a song with you. And it's just about them figuring out together their style of music, while this girl with the low voice kind of rediscovers her confidence. It's really good. It's really good. It might be on the way to peak, but it's very, very good. I really, really like it. I'm gonna put it under Becoming a Lover for the Sake of Love because I like that one a lot, but it's really good. I recommend it strongly. OLVTuber and Oshi JK-chan. Uncomfortable Age Gap. The manga. I don't really like this one because the age gap is not insane enough to wave it off as like, oh, that's some stupid manga bullshit. You know, there's never gonna be a situation where a 12-year-old is gonna be this verbose and this like interested in being in a romantic relationship with someone that much older than her. But it's also like, it's about an office worker who is firmly in her late 20s and a high schooler. Which makes me go, hey guys, that's a little yucky. Hey guys, that's a little bit yucky. I don't really like that. Guys, I don't like it. That's a bit uncomfortable. Brother, yeah, it's... Look, man, double standards, whatever. There are definitely works in here that I have rated as really good, even though they have some age gap issues. This is just one of those age gaps that's a little too large, and the manga's not good enough to make it worth reading through. So I'm going to put it... It feels really unfair to put it in degenerate negative, but I'm gonna do so anyway, because it made it hard to read. To me, it just wasn't that interesting, you know. Please Spoil Me, Hinamori-san is a story about a girl who oh god, how does this start again? I know what it's about, but I need to figure out. Spoil me, please, Hinamori-san. Suoyaya is admired by the whole school. Perfect grades, beautiful, an exemplary girl, overall worthy of the praise she receives. From afar, her childish underclassman, Hinamori Ichigo, yearns to be like her. That is, until she finds her beloved Suo-senpai is a lot more childish than her and wants to be spoiled rotten, lest she'll throw a tantrum. This is depicting the manga improperly, I think. I think what it is actually about is about a girl who wants to be mature and sees this girl who also seems very, very mature, but then actually meets that girl, and then that girl is just like, anything and everything that I have ever wanted in my life is to have someone that will show me like softness and direction, right? Like to me, I feel like it's such an unfaithful summary because it's just about a girl who wants to be a sub, right? And I really think it's a lot more innocent and good and wholesome than this summary makes it look. So please spoil me, Hinamori-san. I would say it's good Yuri. I'd put it... Where would I put it? I'd put it... above here, for sure, for sure. There's, like... there. It's a good Yuri. Recommend. Restaurant of the Awkward People. Cute. It's cute. It's about an office worker who keeps going to a restaurant because a pretty girl that she likes is there. And they just get along. And it's cute. It's cute. Read it. Do it. Oh, this one I read recently. Let me confirm what it was about. What the fuck was this about? Oh, this one. Yeah, it's a cute little thing. The Feared Witch of Taisho is a cute little manga, mainly about witches are looked down on. Witches are abhorred, are feared, are not liked. And it's just about a girl who meets another girl who doesn't hate her for being a witch and is interested in her magic and curious about her magic. And they navigate society together, and it's good. The Feared Witch of Taisho. I'll put it in things to watch out for because it's only been like 6 chapters, and I don't think I've gotten to really have a solid grasp on where the story's going, so I can't recommend it. But keep an eye on it. Twin Star Cyclone Runaway is an interesting sci-fi work about a very sexist society of space fishermen where there are men who pilot the ships and women who shape them because the ship is made from a material that like responds to thought, and it's like only women can be shapers and men can be pilots. And then this tall woman who can't find someone to be her pilot finds a strange girl who will do it for her, even though that's very unheard of, and then they face societal pressures and resistance. Hi Leia! Twin Star Cyclone Runaway, it's finished now. It's a interesting one. I think is really like fun. I don't think they're breaking any molds, but I think the concept and the setting is really, really fascinating and creative. I like the creativity of this concept. So I'm gonna put it in good Yuri. And I'm gonna put it put it right there. Twin Star Cyclone Runaway. Pretty good. Let's do bird watching. This is a cute fucking manga about girls doing bird watching, and they like each other. And that's so far in the background of what is actually happening, because you know what's actually happening in this fucking manga? Bird watching. And you get to learn about birds. Japanese birds. It's just a bird watching manga, and I like it very much. It's going in guilty pleasure for that reason. Sitting here waiting for Shay to do some out-of-pocket stuff. Why? What do I do? What did I do? Huh? What did I do to warrant this level of distrust? Looks at the clips. Our Love is Disgusting is a good manga. It's about 2 girls who cannot get over their ex, I think is the most general way that I can say it. And because they can't get over their ex, they have developed a weird fetish for dolls, the both of them, where one of them is obsessed with recreating the body of her ex out of like clay into like a little doll, and the other one has a strange fetish for licking dolls. And touching dolls and stuff like that, and then they form a weird relationship where the one makes dolls for the others, for the other to lick. But here's the thing, right? Their anatomy is hard. Human anatomy is really hard to get perfect. So the girl who makes dolls runs into that, and then the girl who licks dolls is just like, well, if you want to get it accurate, just use my body as a reference. Here, you can touch. So anyway, it's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty fucking good. I buried this one in the recesses of my mind. The synopsis sounds crazy, but honestly, it isn't that out of pocket. Yeah, it's not that crazy. The concept sounds wild, but it's actually a pretty fucking compelling Yuri story that I'm really excited to see continue. And I'd put it pretty up there in the good Yuri situation. I'd put it... Fuck it, it's there. Fuck it. I don't want to think about it too much. Our love is disgusting. It's good. It's a good fucking Yuri. No, come on, Shay. Put some effort in. It's better than that. It's better than that. It's there. It's there. The fed up office lady wants to serve the villainess. It's a classic villainess one. Reincarnation story. Villainess. In this one, the... Yeah, I know. I'm also a big villainess cliche fan. In this story, the reincarnator gets summoned as a familiar to the villainess. And initially it's like a whole thing of like, what the fuck? But then she knows this game so well that people think that she can see the future because she understands what the plot of the game is going to go. And hijinks ensue, and it's really good. I'd where would I put it? Is it peak? No, it's not. It's better than Galmaid and Villainess. It's there. It's a good Yuri. I recommend reading it. If you like Villainess stories, go for it. A Curtain Call for You is very good Yuri. It's about a shy writer and a somewhat unhinged actor who are both in the same high school, who fall in love, I guess. Like it's that I can't really give it a very solid explanation. I think it's just one of those things that you have to read in order to understand the deeper subtleties of it. But it's a really good Yuri, and I recommend A Curtain Call for You if you like acting stuff, and you like acting Yuri and shy girl, ex-unhinged girl level stuff. Oh shit. Okay, let me get this one pulled up. So this one is called A Story About Buying a Classmate Once a Week, 5,000 yen for an excuse to spend time together. This one is the most, like, the biggest fucking, oh my god, just communicate one I've read in a bit. But not in a way that makes it unpleasant, right? It's about things gone unsaid and this emotional constipation. That is like the best part of pay for gay kind of stuff, which is what this genre is called. It's pay for gay. It's women, a girl paying another girl to be gay. And I like it. The relationship hasn't really progressed that much yet where I'm at. But I fucking love pay for gay. I love the way that they do it in this one. Have I seen better? I don't know if I have seen better pay for gay. VPN is about to eat up my battery. Oh no, goodbye. Goodbye, Aria. 5,000 yen, where do you go? I think it has potential to be peak, so I'm gonna put it in peak. I'm still waiting for it to become peak. I'm still waiting to see if it'll get there, but so far, it's pretty promising. I see you, Aizawa-san. Where am I gonna put this? Synopsis is, this girl from this idol group, dies. And everyone's really, like, heartbroken about it. Especially all her classmates. And this one girl who was a big fan of her, is real confused. Because she can see her ghost, who's tied to this school. And, yeah. It gets kind of interesting. It gets kind of creepy at times. Not really in a way that it's just like, whoa, what a scary horror manga. It doesn't get to that level, but it does do some stuff occasionally where I'm like, oh my god, they really fucking did that. That's crazy. I See You, Aizawa-san is good shit. The reason I'm thinking is because I'm considering putting it in peak. I think it's peak Ghost Yuri. You know what? It's peak Ghost Yuri. I'll put it in peak. I'm gonna put it there. It deserves it. That's some Ghost Yuri right there. It's some good Ghost Yuri. Yep. Find this other next one. You. What are you about? Oh my god, you were really, really long. Oh shit. This one. Okay, yeah. What are you about again? I think this is just a very simple one. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. This is just a very simple one. Takane-san and Arashi-chan. I was gone for like 3 minutes finding Yuri to send a friend what I miss. You missed a few titles. I See You with Aizawa-san, 5,000 yen for an excuse to spend time together. Our Love is Disgusting. Other ones that I can't fucking bother to remember. A bunch of them. Takane-san and Arashi-chan is a cute little Yuri story. If you're looking for Yuri, you have found it. That is kind of my my recommendation here. It's cute. It's just cute. If you want to just see two girls be gay and fall in love with each other, this is very fun and it's very cute and I like it a lot. Nothing crazy, but sometimes you don't want something crazy. Sometimes you just want some easy gay stuff, and I would say that Takane-san and Arashi-chan is easy gay content. It's good content you can just consume to just have a nice little gay relationship. Recommend. Big recommend. There's a ginger cat outside my place I'm vibing with. Hell yeah. I won't sleep with you for free. Florida woman, you know this one. I know you know this one. Come on, you know this one. I bet you know this one. Place money on it. I won't sleep with you for free. I am calling you out. You know all of these. Yeah, you do. So I won't sleep with you for free is another porn one. It's another non-safe for work. Non-safe for work. It's trashy as hell. It is about a girl with giant tits who has trouble with money. It is going in G-Gen positive. You know me well. It's about a girl with money troubles, who really needs money, and then a girl who she knows is like, well, what the fuck was that? Whatever. A girl that she knows is like, well, I can hook you up with some people who will pay you to have sex with them. And then she does. And then the group just expands more and more and more and more and more. It's just about a girl having sex with a shit ton of people. Ghosts having fun. Yeah. It's great. It's good. It's a good time. Read it if you want some unhinged degenerate shit. Hi, Titania. Hello again. Monsters and girls. And that girl tells all the other girls. Yeah, it's just an expanding web of girls who have sex with the same one. Monsters and girls is... I'm gonna just keep this off and figure out what the fuck. Is that in my house? I hope not. Monsters and Girls is simple, cute little thing. Angels and demons, their relationships. It's ended by now. The creator doesn't... Is this outside? Oh. Guys, it's the garbage truck. Let me close the window. No fucking wonder it was so loud. It's the garbage truck rolling in and emptying all the underground containers, which makes a lot of noise. My bad. It's damn near an MLM. Yeah, it kind of is, because they're kind of genderless. Monsters and Girls, pretty interesting. It's fine. It's whatever. Putting it there. Still Aria. Oh, cool. Hello, Aria. Shy. Now, I haven't read much of Shy yet. I'm still working through it. It's really long. There's been a lot of it. The girl I was sending Yuri to, it was the girls only Carmilla anthology. I don't know if I have heard of that. Shy is a... so far, interesting superhero manga. I have not really found the Yuri in it yet, so I cannot judge it. But it's proving to be pretty good. All right, a scummy Gap student with a hard life, etc., etc., etc. Let me find the title fully. A scummy Gap student with a hard life calls upon a lady of the night. Here's the thing. I do not judge on art style often. Okay? I try not to judge on art style. Sometimes it's just a stylistic choice. Sometimes things just look a little weird. And it's fine, right? Art style is art style. It is only a part of the work. It's not necessarily the whole thing. A scummy Gap student with a hard life has such a weird art style where everyone looks like fucking toddlers that I cannot rightfully enjoy it, and therefore it's going in the degenerate negative. I'm so sorry, but the art style I cannot get past. I cannot earnestly enjoy it. I tried so hard. I have read the whole thing up to like current chapters. I still don't like it. I don't know why I do this to myself. I don't know why I read these works that I don't like. Well, I do know. I'm fucking starving for Yuri is why. I'm starving for Yuri content. But yeah, no, it's Jesus Christ, you know, it's not very good. The art style's really bad. Wanna skip school in the infirmary? Question mark. All right, so gotta warn you straight up. Weird age gap stuff. It's the classic school nurse ex-student kind of romance. So if you can't stomach that stuff, don't bother with it. But if you can, like myself, it's actually not bad. It's not bad. Is it good? Meh. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But that's it. All right. Let me look up this next one. Knock yourself out. The goddess beat the final boss in the tutorial, so now I'm free to do whatever. Interesting little work. I'll just read the synopsis for this one because I think that works. My name's Karina, or at least it is now. I used to be a nondescript, run-of-the-mill Japanese salaryman until I was whisked away to a divine realm where the goddess of time and space told me I'd be living a new life in a new world, and as a girl, since apparently she prefers it that way. First, she wants me to beat some final boss she has a grudge against, then she takes control of my body to show me how to use my new spatial magic powers in a tutorial fight. Wait, isn't that the final boss I'm supposed to beat? Less than in a minute into the tutorial and he's dead, and now she says the world's my oyster? Seriously? So yeah, it's an interesting work. Doesn't take itself too seriously. Seems like it's just trying to be a little slice of life isekai thing, but feels pretty horny to me, and not really in the girls, like, not really in the lens of like a girl's love kind of way. Horny in the lens of a man, kind of male gazy. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna put it. Where do I put you? You're like, yeah, there. It's fine. Oh fuck, what was this one about? I don't recognize this title. Oh shit, this one! Yes! Be Happy in the Real World too, okay? Is about a girl who discovers a game in which you romance girls. It's like an otome game, so you know, classic like medieval setting, etc. Except all of the romance options are women. And she 100%s every route, except she doesn't go to the final route with any of them because she cares so much about, like, she cares so much about each of these girls that she doesn't want to choose any one of them. And then she wishes upon a star or some bullshit, right? And accidentally makes them all real. They all get into the real world. Uh-oh, all of these women that are very in love with her, that have memories of being with her, are suddenly in the real world and all suddenly want a piece of her, when she just like doesn't recognize that she was playing a game, you know? Like she didn't fucking know that they were gonna become real. So now she has to navigate having all of these women be desperately and hopelessly in love with her, whilst also, you know, dealing with the fact that she didn't choose any of them. It's fun. It's really good. It's not too far along, but it's really, really good. I'm gonna put it in right there. Be happy in the real world too, okay? Get it, get it, get it. Read it. Snow Thaw and Love Letter. What are you about again? Oh, this one. This one's cute. Snow Thaw and Love Letter is about a girl who is a transfer student, transfers into the school. Het harem is always slow, but Yuri harems was some of the best I've ever read. I know, right? Why is that? It's crazy. It's so wild how different the quality is. How much, if I see a normal anime or manga and it says it's a harem anime, I'm like, ugh. And then it's a gay one and I'm like, yes! Because it's just such a difference in quality. I don't understand why. I don't get why. Because it's not a sexuality thing. It isn't. It's not just because it's all girls and I'm gay. It's actually like written better. It's because Yuri harems see women as people. Yeah. That is it, huh? That is what it is. Yep. Snow Thaw and Love Letter is about transfer student gets into this school, meets this prince, the prince of the high school, who is just this woman who is widely adored throughout the school and like put on a pedestal massively, has her own fan club and everything, and everyone treats her like this prince. And then this girl, this transfer student, is just like, okay, she's just a girl. I'm just gonna treat you like a friend, man. Which makes Prince Girl go, oh my god, the first person to ever, like, treat me like a normal person in this school. You're mine. It's cute. It's good. Recommend. Good Yuri. Give it a go. See what you think. But put it right. Better than that. Yeah, right there. That seems right. My first friend was a zombie. This one's pretty new. I'm gonna put it in things to watch out for, but so far it's pretty funny. Zombie apocalypse happens. And this girl's just like, honestly, I kind of hated fucking everyone anyway, and now I get to kill my classmates. Awesome. And then one of her classmates is a zombie, but has her wits about her. And it's just like, yeah, let's kill people. That's the thing. It's pretty fun so far. I think the thing is gone, so let me make it bearable for me again. Okay. Working overtime to destroy the world is it's a silly little comic about this, like, it's about different mythos, but it's not about like mythology mythos. It's about like, I don't know, what they define as mythos is very different and interesting, but it's basically about this member of the like Cthulhu mythos, who has been tasked with figuring out how to destroy the world, and does so together with this one girl. I can't explain this one that well. It's also not that crazy of a thing. It's a gag one, right? It's a little gag comic. It's fun though. It is fun though. Yeah, it's fine. Read it and judge for yourself. I'm not going to necessarily recommend it, but I'm also not going to say that it's not worth reading, you know? That's my official take. And then Kaiju Colored Island. It's a really interesting one. It's about this island. I know, crazy, right? Like with this kind of isolated island, and then these girls fall in love and get this kind of like illicit relationship. But then one of them disappears in a cave under the island. And it's about trying to find her back, trying to get her back. It's really interesting. It's horror, like mystery. I would say it's pretty good Yuri. And I'm gonna put it... Where do I put it? Right there seems fine. I'm still waiting for it to really take off. I'm wondering what the twist is of this one. I don't know yet. It's not gotten there, but it's interesting, so I'm hoping it'll be a good one. The concept Cafe Girl Wears Love is about a fashion student who goes, like, really likes couture fashion, and then goes to a concept cafe where the concept is like couture fashion, and then gets roped into being an employee with the thing of, well, if you get money from working here, you can afford to make couture fashion, and then you can use us as models. And then she's just like, yes. And she's not the greatest cafe maid, right? She's not the greatest at it, but that kind of makes her appealing in her own way. I really like it. I love when it's like, I love when they make a character in like a cafe concept, which inherently I'm not necessarily that into, you know, like the way that they act in maid cafes and stuff is not my thing at all, except when they act like they hate you. Then I think it's fun, you know. I like when they make, when they put the concept cafes together and it's like, I don't know, it's like archetypes. It's just fun to me. I just have a good time reading it. I have a good time with the concept in general. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. It's not gonna be anything just yet. Just yeah. I'm also gonna put The Hunt of Vampires down and things to watch out for, because I really don't think it has had enough runtime to be anything. Alcohol and Ogre Girls is peak. I love this. I love this one. I like it a lot. I'm gonna put it right. I'm gonna put it right there. Alcohol and Ogre Girls. It's about this girl who really likes like mixing drinks, mixology, like has a bit of a hobby, is a hobby mixologist, and then meets this other girl who she discovers is an oni and can't eat because onis are cursed to not be able to eat or get sustenance from anything other than alcohol. So they subsist off alcohol, and can only drink alcohol given to them by a person, by a human, or I guess anyone else, but like can only drink alcohol given to them. They can't like buy it. They can't like, or can they buy it? I don't recall if they can buy it, but they can't just go get alcohol, right? They have to be given it. And then when they drink, their horns appear, so they can't just go to bars, right? So these two meet, and then Mixology Girl is just like, well, I guess I'll be your bartender. Yuri blooms. It's great if you it's a fun little alcohol like cocktail based one, but I really like the world building. I really like the main couple. There's a lot of side characters to get invested in and to like. It's just a good little piece of fiction, and I think a lot of people would enjoy it. Doing XX to girls from different species is a firmly alright piece of media. It is just alright. It's about a girl who goes to a monster school and wants to do things to the monsters and then does. That's it. It's not what you're thinking, as in, it doesn't go as far as you're thinking. It's not a erotica. It's just suggestive. It's fine though. How I lose bets with my sadistic child gifted. Oh fuck. Yes. Okay. Wait. Let me get this title because we've. Oh, then what's the point? I know, right? Luckily we're back in peak. How I lose bets with my sadistic gifted childhood friend, and she steals all of my firsts. So this one is peak. I'll put it right there. It's a manga about there's a childhood friend, right? And she's really fucking gifted. And her and this girl have this weird, like, kind of toxic relationship together, where our main character is obsessed with proving to others that her childhood friend is not as perfect as she appears. And this childhood friend, this gifted childhood friend, continues to make bets with her that if she loses, she has to give up something, right? Either her first kiss or her first time doing like anything romantically. And it is one of those things where neither party is being honest with their feelings. It's toxic all around. There's no communication happening. And they cannot stop orbiting each other despite it, right? They're obsessed with each other. They're fucking obsessed with each other, and they do not talk about it, but it is so clear, and I like it a lot. I think it's a really good manga. Neither of them are honest, and that's why it's peak. It's hateful pining. Yes, hateful pining is so correct. Hateful pining is right. Somebody to You is... I'll put it right next to She's Into Me because it's from the same author and it is just as unimpressive. It is, it's a webtoon. Nothing in it happens. It's super basic. Moving on. Other than my friend's sister, something else. Protagonist, woman, really into this girl, but that girl is like getting married. But she has a sister who's very gay. Sister gets sexually involved with protagonist. Protagonist is real torn about it. That's the Yuri. Now you know the concept. It's good Yuri. I recommend it. Read it. Let me put it where it needs to be. Put it like, yeah, like. Sure. This one stresses me out, but in a good way. Yes, same. I feel the same way. Murcielago is on here because I put it in my library because my roommate really wants me to read it, and I have not yet, but apparently it's very gay and apparently it's very good. So I cannot judge it, but let it be known that it was recommended to me. Let's see. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Let me figure out. I remember enjoying the first chapter. Yeah, that's kind of how far I've gotten as well. It's different than a lot because it's an action series. It is, yeah. It is a Yuri though, so I had to put it in here. Oh, fuck, it's this one. Not the one I was thinking of, but it's still very good. A Yuri story about how my classmate, whose only good trait is her excessively pretty face, comes at me relentlessly. Ritsukaido, a member of the top social caste at school, had a boyfriend. Not out of love, but because it was what everyone expected. As their 1-year anniversary approached, the moment finally came for their first kiss. But just then, Tsuruzu Yarai, a quiet classmate, happened to witness it all. Basically, girl is in a compet relationship. It's not going anywhere. It's dead in the water, right? It's a high school relationship. Yes, they're dating. Nothing ever happens. They don't even hold hands. It's fully compet. And then this other classmate of hers is just like, oh, you're nervous about it being your first kiss? Because that's obviously, waiting 1 year for a kiss is crazy work. It is. But obviously, you know, she's just like, I'm just so nervous about it being my first kiss. So, you know, is what she's telling herself. And then this classmate goes, oh, that's okay, I'll help you, and kisses her. It's good. It's a good Yuri. Is it peak? It's not that crazy good, but it is good. So I am gonna put it right there. It's a good one. I love a bit of compet being completely fucking destroyed in the face of a hot girl, you know? Love that shit. Michan and Irie, witch girl, sort of reverse isekais into the normal world, sort of, because it's not really from another world, but it's mostly just from like witch realm. I don't know. Meets this completely fucking overworked office lady, and Yuri ensues. It's fine. It's is it good? Is it good, Yuri? Meh. Put it there. It's okay. It's fine. My mom's a superstar. Hi, Blank. My mom's a superstar. I've been loving the tunes. Great playlist. Thank you. I need to expand it. It's too short. My Mom's a Superstar is about a superstar who has a child who is like getting into her teens. Don't worry. It's not going where you think it is. And this teen discovers online shipping is a thing. And then understands and finds that her mom, an actress, gets shipped a lot with this other woman, a musician, and decides that they are going to be a thing. Decides that she likes the ship so much that she's going to make it real. As this teenager basically tries to matchmake her mother with this musician. Through subtle little manipulations. And it's pretty good. I really like it. You're back. Welcome back, Moon. Yeah, My Mom's a Superstar. I do recommend. And I'm going to put it... It's pretty good. Is it that good? No, it's like that good. It's pretty good. My girlfriend is devilishly sweet. Date a succubus. That's the vibe. It's about dating a succubus. I'm gonna put in guilty pleasures just because I really like succubus stories, but it's just fine. I'm learning how to make parfaits thanks to this one. That's cute. But yeah, I don't think it's like that groundbreaking of a manga. I wouldn't even necessarily... I'll put it like there. It's good. It's decent. It's a firmly decent manga. And I don't think I would judge anyone for enjoying it. And I don't think I would judge anyone for not enjoying it. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Read it. See what you think. What the fuck was this one about? Let me double check. I don't remember this. This one. Oh, this one. Yes, okay, so this is a story. I'm a cabaret hostess, but I fell for a college girl. How this list is a chance to find more middle-of-the-road Yuri and not just a rating of series everyone knows. Yeah, that's the goal, right? I'm catering to people like myself who have read all of the big titles, except for some, and are just looking for more slop to consume that isn't an agonizing experience to consume. That's the goal here. That's the point of this tier list. It's to find titles that you might personally get a really big connection to because you like it a lot, but it isn't necessarily like, oh, this is the peak of all time, right? There is that in here, but you know, it's not about that. Thank you for your service. You got it, soldier. Yeah, I'm a cabaret hostess, but I fell for a college girl. It's a really short one. It's like 6 chapters. I'm just gonna read the synopsis because I think it does a good job. Izumi Moriyuki, who works at a cabaret club in Tokyo, hates being poor due to an incident in her childhood and spends her days earning money by using her own customer service skills. One day, after drinking too much at a work event, she wakes up in an old apartment, and the person she spent the night with was a poor college student named Totaru Kitakata. Yuki is shocked to find out that she's with a girl, but she can't help but be attracted to the pure-hearted Totaru. I thought life was all about money after all. A Yuri comedy about the struggles of a cabaret girl who is attracted to a poor college student. It's good. I recommend it. I'm gonna put it right there. It's good. Read it. Surprise, you're gay. It's a webtoon about a girl who gets hired by this guy to pretend to be him because they look so much alike, so that he can pass his computer science class. And then, whilst in disguise, this girl makes a friend of Chandler, a girl who is so deep in the compet hole that not even a sledgehammer could knock it loose from her brain. And then our main character has to juggle pretending to be this guy called Sebastian and being herself, because guess what? They share classes both as Sebastian and as herself, because they have History of Chairs 101, which is a completely made up class, but it's a really funny one. And it's just them being compet. Compet is what you call a gay person who is in the closet still or not aware that they are gay and like dates men or shows interest in men simply because it is what is expected of her rather than what she is actually attracted to. So gay women will often talk about compulsory heterosexuality is the full term. Thank you. I forgot the first word. It is basically like before you come out, you look back at your gay, like you look back at your straight relationships and go, I wasn't actually into those. it was compet. It was just something I felt I should be into, so I tried to be into it, but it wasn't what I actually wanted. That is what it means. That's the terminology. That's what it talks about. So whenever I say, like, this woman is so deep in the compet hole, I'm talking about this woman is so unaware that she's gay that she is still trying to like men. That's what I'm meaning. Surprise You're Gay is it's good. I really like it. Honestly, it's a good webtoon. Is it as good as others on the list? No. I think there's better webtoons, but I'm gonna put it right there. Sounds like a great thing for Yuri. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, which one was this about? Sometimes I have to look up these titles, y'all, because I don't know them from the top of my head. Oh, yes, I do. I Love Yet to Bloom, if I'm right, is about these girls. Okay, so I think our protagonist is this girl who doesn't really know what to do with her life, doesn't really know what to do with herself, is not really in touch with her emotions, who meets this other really shy girl, like this kind of reserved girl, who reads a lot, and then this girl introduces her to books, which she ends up really liking. And at first she just kind of does it because she doesn't know what to do with her life, and this girl recommended some books to her, so why not read them? It's not like she has anything better to do. And then she starts to really enjoy it, and then she kind of starts to come out of that, like, rut of not knowing who she is and what she wants. And it's really good. It's Soundspeak because is it? It gets pretty damn close. I don't think it's peak, but it's very close. It just falls short for me. But that's not because of a quality thing. It's just because the peak works are works that make me go, fuck. And this one doesn't make me go that, right? It doesn't make me do that, but it does make me go, like, this is a good fucking Yuri. Chow time at the ballpark. There's only a few chapters of this, so, don't expect too much. It is, I'm gonna put it right in between Let's Do Birdwatching and Let's Eat Outdoors. It's just about eating food at stadiums, man. That's all it is. What was the name of that one again? I'm a doof. It is, A Love Yet to Bloom. But when I was looking it up earlier, I couldn't find it, but I'm pretty sure, Love Yet to Bloom. Yeah, that is the name. I really like the design of the characters too. The art is really, really pretty. My food seems to be very cute is maybe a controversial opinion for some people. I think that this one is so meh to me. Not because the concept isn't good, but because it does not do a good job at maintaining interest. It blows its load very early, and then it kind of just feels like you're in an epilogue for the whole rest of the series. And I don't know if this is a commonly held opinion about this one. Again, I don't really read reviews for stuff. I just read them and then form my own opinions. Real, I dropped it so quickly. Thank you. Okay, I'm glad that this is apparently this is so validating for my taste. I'm so glad that this is a commonly held opinion, because I do not check other people's opinions on works like this, but it's so meh. It does not deliver. It doesn't deliver. Yeah, the art is cute, but it doesn't. If it had taken the initial romance and stretched it out way further, right? And put a few more intrigue points in it, it would have been great. But the moment they started going, yeah, so you're like a vampire, and this is spoilers for if you want to read it for whatever reason. Yeah, so like, yeah, you're a vampire and a werewolf. You're a hybrid, but also you're gonna lose all of your memories. I was like, what the fuck is this manga even about? What are you trying to do here? Yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good at all. Finding this next one. Oh shit, this one is not in my list, is it? Even though I have read it. Is it in my list? Oh my god, it's not in my library. Alright, so this one is not on my list. I might add it later. But this just popped up while I was looking for this other one. And I need you to know, a Yuri story about a girl who insists it's impossible for two girls to get together, completely falling within 100 days, is a really good pay-for-gay story that I would recommend you read. That's it. What I'm actually looking for, though, is Yuri with a girl who is hopelessly in love. It's fine. Nah, honestly, it's kind of trash. It's kind of trash. It's only 5 chapters. It's not crazy, but there comes a point where obsessiveness is not cute anymore, but they're trying to portray it as cute, and it's just like kind of okay. The 100-day one, yeah, I like that one. I like the 100-day one, but I don't think it wasn't in my library, so I don't think it'll be in here. How to break a triangle. Fuck, bro. You know how I was talking about uncomfortable age gaps? This fucking manga does it right because it has a good reasoning for why you would still attempt it with the uncomfortable age gap without it being like a complete moral bankruptcy, right? What this fucking manga is about, it's about this group of 3 friends, and one of them one day just disappears. Like, it's just fucking spirited away. And then years later, when they like have graduated from university and they like are or they're in university, I don't remember exactly, but they're like leading a whole life as like a young adult, the girl comes back from being spirited away at the exact age she was when she disappeared years ago. Problem is, there were legitimate feelings between the 3 of them. I'm pretty sure both of them had feelings for her that have not gone away easily. And so they navigate this messy situation of, I have lost my opportunity to grow with these people at the same rate. So I am stuck in this immaturity that I feel like I need to rush to catch up on in order to be on the level of the people that I love. And it's heartbreaking. And it is like, it's rough. It's really easy to empathize with the girl, the subject girl, the girl this manga's about. Not our like protag per se, but yeah, kind of. It's really fucking good. I'm gonna put it in peak because it is just a very, very good work. I don't put it in peak because the Yuri is that good. Because a lot of this stuff is in peak because I'm like, whoa, the Yuri in this makes me insane. This one is in peak because it is legitimately a high quality story and an interesting perspective on what it's trying to say and do, and I think it does it really fucking well. High praise. Let me la. Yuri with a girl oblivious to love is very normal. Is very much so fine, is so normal and so okay that I'm just gonna put it there and not really talk about it. The role of the femme fatale is a story about this girl who goes to this special school that's like really high grade, and like people who graduate from this school are known to like become really important people in society. But the gimmick of this school is that at the start you get given a task. You're given a role and a task, and you must complete that task in order to be able to like be in this school, or you are expelled if you don't manage to do it within a certain time frame. The role that our main character is given is like a villainess, a femme fatale, where she is basically just like supposed to seduce people and shit like that. And she hates having this role. She does not like having this role. She's not happy about it. There's a lot of people that aren't happy about the roles that they are given. It's supposed to challenge them, right? So it's just about her navigating this situation. I think it's a good Yuri. Is it peak? I don't know yet. I don't really think it's gone far enough along yet to really constitute it as peak or anything. But it's a manga worth trying out for that reason. And forming your own opinions on. I just got here, woke up, and for some reason just popped up, and me looking for Yuri, my face went, oh, what? Welcome! This is the second stream in an installment of streams where I'm going through my entire Yuri library of stuff. It's not even all the things I've read, because some of the stuff is not on here. Because, I don't know, I've been reading Yuri for a long time. And yeah, I'm basically giving recommendations and ranking these things. So if you're looking for Yuri recommendations, feel free to stick around. I'll probably also be... the VODs are going to be on my fucking YouTube channel. So if you just want to go through those, absolutely. I probably at some point will also make a highlight reel that is just these top 3, or these 4 categories. Speaking of, how do I turn my best friend into my girlfriend is a really fucking cute Yuri that I really like a lot, and it's peak to me. How do I turn my best friend into my girlfriend? It's about these girls. They live next to each other. They're really close friends. And they're so cute. They're so cute. This is one of those ones that you're rooting for them so hard. You're rooting for them so hard the whole way through. They're cute, they're fluffy. I like their design. I like the art style of this manga. I highly recommend this one. If you're looking for a cute Yuri to read that makes you feel good, How Do I Turn My Best Friend Into My Girlfriend? Read it. You will not regret it. Warning, beware of the dog. Oh, the temptation to just put this in peak right away, even though that's so biased of me. Does it anyway. Warning, beware of the dog is an interesting manhwa. I don't know where it's from anymore. My nose is so itchy, oh my god. I don't remember where it's from. It is peak, right? We agree that this is peak. It's Chinese? Yeah, manhwa. Okay. It is a work about succubus and an exorcist who have an entangled past, and mostly their dynamic is just fucking great. I love a dynamic that is just like serious angry girl ex like fuckboy like fuckboy lesbian, you know what I mean? I like it a lot, and I love the character design of the succubus. I don't want to get too much into the plot because there's not that much of it yet, and I want you, if you like this, if this concept is enough for you to get into it, I want you to experience it wholesale and you know, like just from the start. So enjoy it yourself. But it's peak for a reason. There's like 40 chapters. It doesn't feel like it because I need more. I need more. I need more. It doesn't feel like anything's happened yet. I need more. Okay, I did not realize there were 40 chapters. It does not feel that way. Little Hollow Cafe is a webtoon. Is it a Yuri? Debatable. Is there Yuri elements? Yes. It's just a cute little webtoon about a girl who takes over her grandma's cafe in this small town, and then there's a lot of fairy shit happening, like fae shit. I do recommend it. I'm not gonna go too into it because it's, again, barely a Yuri. There is again, Yuri elements. I'm gonna put it right there, but I'm not gonna go too deeply into it. There's 2 groups translating, and one of them is only in the teens of chapters. That might be the one I'm reading. I don't know. Banquet with the Deer Crying. Banquet with Deer Crying. It's based off of a Chinese saying, I think. It's a period piece, sort of. It's about this girl who works in a brothel who has a secret past and is actually also a very good assassin, like sneaky aroundy swordy person, and another woman who can see the future, prophesize things, and their fates get intertwined. I think it's a really good one. I like the relationship and the way that it's going. It's definitely a story heavy one, but I think sometimes that's exactly what you're looking for, you know? Sometimes that's exactly what you need. So I'm gonna put it in here in good Yuri. Put it right there. Demon Lord of Yashiro is okay. I'm kind of sitting here like, why did she have to be a lolly though? You know? Like, this would have been so much better if she continued to be an 8-foot tall skull demon, right? Do you like or have heard of On a Leash? I'm not certain. I'm not sure I did. Or I have. I'm really not sure I have. On a Leash. I don't think I've read that, no. Demon Lord of Yashiro is, yeah. It's just normal, like, fluff manga, right? It's not really like doing. It's furry Yuri war drama. On a Leash. Wait, let me Google this. Because it might be something I've read. On a Leash. I've not read this, and I will add it to my library. Thank you so much. I will read that later. Good to know. Thank you for the recommendation. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god. Not me getting recommendations. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, Demon Lord of Yashiro. Why'd she have to be a lolly? Unnecessary to me. That's my that's my review, kind of. I don't really know if there's anything else I have to say about this one. It's just kind of whatever. Yeah. Putting it right there. The art is it's fun, but it's nothing. Ogami-san and Cerberus. This is very fluffy uwu manga style about these 3 dog girl sisters that together make up Cerberus, and then the youngest one is in love with a girl, and then it's just slice of life silliness. Nothing bad about it, nothing great about it. It's I want to put it right next to Stardust Telepath. No, that's unfair to Stardust Telepath. Put it right above Bittersweet Coffee. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a cute little Yuri thing. Girlfriend limited to 7 days is really interesting, and I'm really interested in where this is going, because they just reached a point where they've surpassed the base concept of the manga, and that's really fucking interesting to me. A Girlfriend Limited to 7 Days is about... It's exactly what it sounds like. It's about these 2 girls, and one girl agrees to be the other's girlfriend for 7 days exactly, and then after, they are not dating anymore. And obviously this girl falls head over heels with this girl and really wants her to be an actual girlfriend, but after 7 days, they're not dating anymore. So what's she gonna do? That's where I'm at in the manga right now, and I'm really, really interested in where they're gonna take it, because it could be really fucking great. I'm gonna put it right there. Definitely keep an eye on it. It's gonna get somewhere. Green Yuri! Right to peak. Right to peak you go. We love Green Yuri in this household. The Green Yuri, aka fuck, what's the full title? Like, anyone on the fucking Yuri fandom can tell you this. The guy who I was interested in wasn't a guy at all. Was that the name? Yeah, the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all, is the official name. AKA the Green Yuri. It's just good, man. I can't tell you much about it, but it's beautiful. It's like, the art style's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this type of art style. It's about, you know, like, it's about English, like Western, like rock music. It's so, our main couple is so gender fucky. I really, really like the guy who's the girl who the title is about is so gender, and I honestly really fuck, like, she's my type. She's my type. I fuck with her heavy. It's a good fucking manga. Just read it. I'm so jealous of the baby guys growing up with this one. My ass got citrus. That's so real. That's so real. Here's the thing. She's not necessarily a butch, though. I wouldn't call her a butch. She leans like masculine. But like, I don't know, there is still like, it's this specific type of masculinity that's like streetwear. Yes, like a streetwear kind of masculine, right? The only complaint I have about the Green Yuri is the title. Well, if that's the only problem. Gender non-confirming for sure, but I'm not sure if Japan has a butch femme culture. Yeah, I don't know either. I just really like her fucking fashion. That's all I think. That's all I'll say about it. It's just good fashion, and I really fuck with the fashion in that show. And I have not read a single chapter that I didn't like. I read it a month ago, and it's the first Yuri you ever read. Lucky. Good for you. Precious Venom. Keep an eye on this one. It's looking to be pretty fucked up. The art style's interesting. Florida Woman, you'd like this one, I think. Precious Venom, if you haven't read it yet. I have some old Japanese lesbian lifestyle magazines that talk about butch femme in Japan. Interesting. My first was Bad Thinking Diary. Interesting. What was my first Yuri? Trying to think. The first Yuri I've ever read. What was it? It was so long ago. I don't recall. I might have started with webtoons, actually. Kang Yuna is hot. I might have started with webtoons. I think I started out reading webtoons. And then moved on to actual manga. Today, I'll Make You Confess is a cute little story. There's not much happening in it. They're just fine. I'm also gonna move my food seems to be very cute down further into trash. But yeah, it's just a cute little one. It's just fine. Midnight Pub for Yokai is about a girl who gets hired to work at this pub, but it's specifically oh yeah, Florida Roman, I agree. Midnight Pub for Yokai, it's a girl starts working at this pub and then discovers it's actually a pub where at midnight yokai come to drink and they're all into her or something. They all want to eat her in like a variety of sexual ways. They're all just incredibly into her. Fun, horny, putting it into generative positive. It's fun. It's silly. Oh, this one. Okay. So this one is called Sexiled. My sexist party leader kicked me out, so I teamed up with a mythical sorceress. This is one of those categories of manga that I feel, as a woman who grew up in a West European country where we're pretty emancipated and sexism is not as relevant anymore as opposed to some other minorities and their oppression, like it's not as forefront anymore. Something that is this forefront with its message, I feel like sometimes loses potency for me. I understand that that's also my personal experience and that I have not experienced that kind of sexism in my life. And maybe in Japan, this hits a lot harder. Bad Thinking Diary is not on here. Should you read it? I think if Bad Thinking Diary was on here, I would put it in Just Okay or in Guilty Pleasure, if that helps you. Read with caution, yeah. But yeah, the message of Sexiled is very simple, very on its sleeve, but if you want a little bit of a catharsis read of cute women coming together and being really strong and beating the shit out of men that think that they're worthless, yeah, fucking go for it. I'll put it in Good Yuri because its message is still good. And it's not that it doesn't like fulfill what it's meant to do. I just think it's not as potent of a message as it could have been. The Desperate March of Love is fine. It didn't make that much of an impression on me. I remember feeling bad for the protagonist at points in the story because it's just not a fun situation that she's in sometimes. But other than that, it's a fine story. And I'm gonna put it right there. It's not bad. It's a pretty decent manga, I would say, and it has its audience. I'm just not that audience. Convenient Semi-Friend. Peak. We're gonna go right to peak with this one. And I'm gonna put it right above, I'm gonna put it right below Lipstick Devil. Convenient Semi-Friend So a semi-friend is apparently the Japanese word for a friends with benefits. And it's about this girl who moves into college dorms and is like the most innocent girl, right? Like, cannot handle even the slightest bit of body contact without getting so flustered she's about to die. But wants to make friends, like really desperately wants to make friends. Becomes roommate with this absolute playgirl who fucks around a lot and has a lot of casual relationships, and misunderstanding what she does and what she is, our shy, like, sheltered girl goes, that's what I want. I want to be, you have semi-friends? I want to be a semi-friend. Obviously completely misunderstands what the fuck is going on here. So semi-friend is just like, all right, bet. Yeah, we can do that if you want. Tries to initiate those kinds of interactions with her, and quickly realizes that this is the most sheltered woman alive. And basically, like, has to deal with the fact that she can't really do much with her. And whilst first case of lesbianism that's actually just friendship, yeah. It's really, really fun. Basically has to, like, lead this girl through semi-friend stuff along to actually teach her the separation between what is friendship and what is, like, an intimate relationship. And through it all is absolutely going to fall head over heels for her if she isn't already. What do you mean semi-friend? Semi-friend is a Japanese term for friends with benefits. Yeah. Oh, what do you mean semi-friend doesn't mean semi-truck friend? That's what you're saying. Okay, never mind. I didn't read your full message. My bad. Big love from ultra deep space. I have an issue with this manga. Would have been better if there wasn't the syscon. I ignore syscon when it happens in, like, a manga that isn't about it. Yeah, I agree with you, but the main relationship is really, really fun, and that's what I care about. Big Love from Ultra Deep Space is really, really new. I don't like the character design. I'm gonna be honest. The romance interest here is like a 7 to 8 foot tall alien with giant tits, giant hips. Like, it is such a insane character design. Wait, let me see if I can pull it up for you. Let me. Big Love from Ultra Deep Space. Yeah, it's let me see if I can pull up a panel here. It's just kind of, the art feels a little fetishy. This is a good one. The art feels fetishy. And I'm not certain how to feel about it. I'm really not certain how to feel about it. It's really, really new. She can't handle all that, right? It does not feel like... I'm blocking half the pic. You're so fucking right. Hold on. Nope. Don't do that. Just want to open image in noob. Hello? There we go. Does that help? Can't zoom into it. That. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't feel good about it. You know? I don't like it. So because of that, I'm gonna put it in a tentative degenerate negative because I don't really like it. I don't like how fetishy the art is. I, on the other hand, can handle all that. Hey, good for you, man. I think that's great for you, and I feel like her proportions don't align with the art style. Like, if the other characters' proportions were exaggerated, then it wouldn't be so bad. The whole point is that she's like an alien, right? So she's not supposed to look like a person. But I don't know. It is because like everyone else is drawn like a normal person, and then there's this sudden like giant tit monster that stands out from everyone too much for me to be like, I don't know. I can't really get into it. Marry Your Girlfriend is about two female friends who, yeah, artists then leave out fetish. Two female friends who at the end of high school say, hey, if in a certain amount of time that we're not married, do you want to just get married? As like a friend thing. And then, you know, they do. Without being in love, they just get married for tax benefits or whatever, or just to get married. And then throughout their married life, learn to live with each other and love each other. And it's really wholesome and it's really good. Is it peak? Mwah, nah. But it is very, very good. Marry Your Girlfriend is very good. It's a good slice of life, true to the soul, like, realistic Yuri. Convenient semi-friend. There you go. A face you shouldn't show. I'm gonna put that in degenerate positive. BDSM shit. We love that here. It's about an idol who meets a hostess. I considered putting it in peak. I considered it, but I think it just falls below peak for me. But I think it's really, really good. That's why I'm putting it into degenerate positive, because if that's what you're looking for, that's what you're getting. It is yeah, about this idol who meets this hostess that get a very, very like intense BDSM-y relationship. That the whole title is about a face you shouldn't show. Is like, you can show it with me, the face you can't show anyone else. I will degrade you on a level that no one else ever will, because you're an idol. I think the relationship with the manager is uncomfortable, personally, but I do also think that that is the point of the manga, and they don't try to glorify it. So, yeah, it's a dark ass manga. If you're into that kind of stuff, into like dark degen stuff, it's worth a read. I don't like the manager though. Not a fan of it. Childhood friend, big love. Very basic, very simple. Yep, it's a manga. It's not really a coherent like story or anything, it feels like. I think she does age gap relationships well because she shows it as gross and bad and uncomfortable. I do like that. I think more manga should do that. But yeah, childhood friend, big love. It's kind of like a weird little episodic thing, very similar to the main duties of the vice president. And because of that, I'm putting it in just okay, because it doesn't really do anything super crazy. Officer, your tail is showing. How do I feel about this one? The concept is there are beast folk, and then there are humans. They are at war, question mark. And in order, they're like, a sting operation happens where our protagonist basically pretends to have been disgraced and defeated in front of the general of the humans. Like one of the general, like big military names of the humans, who then takes her in as her pet so that she can gather intel and send it back to the beast folk generation. But all of that is just context to have pet play happen. Really, it's just a bunch of pet play. And normally I'd go, ooh, fun. But I also think that the writing of the dialogue is really basic. And honestly, here's the thing, right? With works like this, with BDSM works like this, with any kind of roleplay works like this, the ABO stuff like this, what it needs to be good is really good dialogue, because that's what makes it sexy, right? The tension that you create in the context is the most important part of these kinds of works. Personally, I do not feel that Officer Your Tale is Showing delivers on the dialogue in the way that it needs to for it to be good. Thank you, Florida Woman. You validate me so much. Yeah, the dialogue feels stunted and feels amateurish, right? Here's the thing. Yeah, either the translation falling flat. Here's the real thing. They should have gone harder. They should have gone darker. If they went full force with it and went full dark with it and made it kind of fucked up, then it would have been peak. Then it would have been good. But it's not. So it's not bad, but I think it's very average. So I'm gonna put it where it belongs. Saws. Whisper Me a Love Song has gotten an anime adaptation for a good reason. It's very good. It's very, like, normie, if that makes sense. As far as Yuri works go, it's very mainstream, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just one of those things, like, we don't talk about the anime adaptation. Was it bad? I didn't watch it. I have to head off soon. I have to kick a girl's ass in Magic the Gathering. Godspeed, soldier. But yeah, it's normie Yuri. It's good normie Yuri, but it's normie Yuri, so it's going at the bottom of peak. It's just good. It's just good. Just read it. You'll like it. The manga's good. You'll like it. It got botched pretty bad from the pacing to the art. What a fucking shame. What an absolute fucking shame. I Want to Be Liked By That Shy Girl is really cute, and I like it a lot. It's just the pretty girl in class falls in love with the shy girl sitting next to her, and they're cute about it. I don't know what to tell you. They're cute. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's cute. Didn't do the manga justice. That sucks to hear. Yeah, but read it. I Want to Be Liked By That Shy Girl. Read it. It's good. This one. What's this one about again? You. What are you about? Oh, this one. I've only read 2 chapters of this, so I can't really judge it. It's an idol manga about one member of an idol group who was the lead and the most popular one, and who then graduates. I'm gonna head out. It's way past midnight here, and I'm falling asleep. Bye. Thanks for the stream, Shay. I appreciate all the answers. Of course, Lil Gnome. Thank you so much for hopping by. I hope you enjoyed your time. Sleep well. But yeah. Heartfelt Diary is honestly, I don't know yet whether this one is going to be really good or not. I don't think it's going to do anything that you don't expect, if that makes sense. It's very straight to the point. A Heartfelt Diary is I don't know, it's what you expect from it in some ways. It's let me get the, I'm just rambling, I'm just fucking going off of words. It's neighbor Yuri. It's neighbor Yuri, and it's Uh, so, okay, here's the description, but it really hasn't gotten too deep into this. Honestly, I'm just gonna put it in things to watch out for, but the description is eldest daughter of the Zhan family, Zhan Chuyi, who has been raised in a carefree environment for over 2 decades, decides to take over the family business smoothly and starts working hard to build her career. She sets her sight on a nearby bankrupt film company as her practice ground. It just so happens that her new neighbor is the top actress of this company, so naturally she tries to get close to her. It's just cute actress Yuri and their neighbors. And they were neighbors. It's fine. So far, I like it. I'm having fun with it. But, I don't really have anything crazy to say about it. Let's see, what was this one about again? Okay, this one's cute, I guess. And Mitsu Whip, my girlfriend who can't live without me, is one of those... Here's the thing, right? I'm not really a fan of any manga that tries to make codependency look cute, because oftentimes it's not. But they do. They manage to make it kind of cute. Even still, it's just like a very basic strip manga. It's okay. It's just fine. Oops. Just killed my music. Ooh, I'm getting to the end of my rope here. Let me see. How far are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 13? Is that what I said? Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do 8 more. And then I'm gonna go take a break. And by take a break, I mean end stream. Right, let me look this one up then. There it is. After reincarnating in another world as my sort of cheap but small fry female character, I will strive to live a peaceful life of an ordinary person. So this is a trend that I've been seeing in manga more, which is in isekai specifically, where it's like, okay, I reincarnate as my character that I made as a joke, and then they turn out to be extremely overpowered. And that's one thing, sure. I haven't really seen it go off the ground yet. It is still in the stage where it's trying to make you form a connection with the setting. Because of that, I'm going to put it in things to watch out for, because it hasn't really done much yet. Does that make sense? It might not be good. It might be good. We'll see. Had a lot of fun. Thanks for the streams and take care, everyone. Thanks, Starzies. Yeah, we're going through our last titles here, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Love and dreams don't mix. I like this one a lot. It's going in peak. Love and Dreams Don't Mix is about a girl who is mostly focused on studying, and another girl who's completely disinterested in love. Girl who cares only about studying falls in love with girl who's disinterested in love. And gets confessed to all the time, mind you. Girl who like studies primarily, realizes she cannot fucking focus on her studies and her grades are slipping because she can't stop thinking about this girl, right? So she does what any reasonable person does, is she approaches the girl and goes, I have feelings for you. I'm in love with you. Now, oh my God. Now, please turn me down so I can focus on studying. Girl who is disinterested in love, like a fucking maniac, goes, oh, wait, you want me to reject you? That makes you interesting. I think I'll accept your confession. That's the manga. The other girl is a maniac and is so fucked up for this, but I also respect her so deeply for this choice of going, oh no, it's a problem for you to be in love with me? Why is that kind of doing it for me? Right? It's a really fun story. It's interesting, and yeah, give it a go. You might like it too. Housewife XJK. Ooh, boy, more age gap. Yay! Bye. Don't read it. You don't need to. Bunny's Quest is normal. It's, well, it's not normal, but it's okay. It's just, it's a manga about, bunnies that come from the moon because a society of bunnies lives on the moon and they're not supposed to be down on Earth. But then they go down to Earth, and they have a slice of life situation going on with another human. It's fine. I didn't really care for it. Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games is really good. Is it peak? No. Primarily because this is one of those manga that is more about the subject matter than it is about the Yuri. The Yuri is an underlying tone, not an over, like, arching tone. The main tone is women playing, like, girls being good at fighting games. And it's really fucking good because of that. It's a, don't get me wrong, really fucking good manga. And I highly recommend it. Just don't go in expecting, like, crazy Yuri, right? Go in expecting young girls kicking ass at fighting games, because that's what you're getting. And there's Yuri elements. Of course there's Yuri elements, but, you know, give it, it's, yeah. You know? Yeah. All right, this one, I couldn't get into Sakura and Bocchi. I couldn't get into it. I tried, I failed. It wasn't interesting. It wasn't interesting. So I'm putting it in there. It just wasn't, to me. It just really wasn't. 2 more, and then we're stopping, okay? I don't really get it, but it looks like I was reincarnated, is absolute degeneracy. Is it good degeneracy? Now there's a question for you. I don't know, is the thing. Okay, I think it. Sometimes, this is my problem with this manga. Sometimes it's fun, right? Sometimes it does some really fun things, and sometimes the main character is just like, damn, you just want to masturbate, huh? Because that's basically the whole fucking gist of this manga, is this guy reincarnates into this girl who was being sold off as a slave, and then has all his knowledge from the past life, along with some new powers or whatever, and then goes, well, shit, time to do shit. Breaks free from the situation that she's in, and then basically from that point on does everything she can to get a quiet day alone and masturbate for hours, days even. And because of that, it's kind of based at times, because sometimes it's just this girl goes back again. Why does it have to be a guy reincarnated into the girl every fucking time? That makes it not fun, because if this was just the story of a really powerful girl who all she wants to do is have some time alone and masturbate, that would be based, and this would be great. This would be a great fucking manga. But it's about a guy who was like an adult man reincarnating into a teenager and wanting nothing more than to masturbate the entire time. That makes it weird, right? That makes it really fucking weird. It makes it like it gets an ick, right? There's an ick feeling to it all. And then I'm pretty sure there's some other like questionable stuff about her buying another slave, and like, even though she, like, I remember being really fucking confused because she literally escaped from slavery herself, and then she goes out and buys a sex slave, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is actually, I'm gonna put it, okay, I realized, yeah, goes into degenerate negative. It's not good, but it has potential, and that makes me madder. It makes me more mad. That it had potential makes me so much more mad. Ugh. God. Yeah, I'm upset about that one. This is an underwhelming one to end on, so I'm gonna leave you with a good recommendation. I'm gonna leave it with a good recommendation because I'm gonna call the stream after this one. Urasekai Picnic, or Other Side Picnic, is peak. It's absolutely peak. Really good Yuri, really good horror, really good world building. It has fucking everything. The writing is phenomenal. The characters are phenomenal. The Yuri is phenomenal. Everything about it is phenomenal. I've heard that apparently the light novels are a lot better than the manga, which I am inclined to believe. I'm inclined to believe that the light novels are better, because this does feel like a series that would benefit from the exposition and the world building and the mental imagery that a light novel, you know, affords. But the manga is not bad. As someone who has only read the manga and then tried the anime and got really disappointed in the animation quality, so didn't continue it. Don't bother with the anime, just read the fucking manga. I promise you it's better. Or read the light novels. If you want a light novel to read, Urasekai Picnic, Other Side Picnic, it's really fucking good. It is. I wish the anime was better. I really wish it was better, but it's not. And that's our progress for today. I think next time we'll do our grand sprint to the end. Because we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's still 14, Shay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 14 times 17. There's 238 titles left. I think next stream we might go through the rest of them, but I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, and these streams are a lot of talking. There's so much talking. There's no downtime for these streams, so they take a lot out of me. I hope you got some good recommendations out of this stream. Our tier list grows ever more. Look at all this shit. Look at so much of it. So many things. Yeah. Keep an eye on all these titles. Give them a go. See if you like them. That'll be everything for me. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be doing some more MTG Yuri canceled. Oh, Magic the Gathering Yuri canceled. Rip. Too bad, man. Too bad. That was it. Thanks for coming out. Bye bye.